Hello everyone, Jacob Snow here, bringing you your weekly skirmish. The faction we're using is one we've never seen on this YouTube channel before. They came out a month before last, and they're called the Shadow Legion. Very tough monsters to be dealing with. Standardly, I reserve them for more experienced adventurers, but I've got three new adventurers today. We've got a Golden Elf Warrior, 4 hit points, 7 to attack, 4 to defense. She deals 2 damage with each hit. A Human Sorcerer, 6 hit points, 6 to attack, 4 to defense, and range of 6. And a Human Hunter with 6 hit points, and I forget his bonuses. That's embarrassing. Hold on a second. There's something out here. Where'd it go? Hold on. Pull out my handy dandy Legends of Albadyn Player's Handbook. Races. Hold on. We'll get there. There's Holy Classes, Shadow Classes. Now we're in the right place. Hunter, Huntress. He's a Hunter. Normal Hunter has 6 to attack, 5 to defense. And his selected monster is the Sword with Shield Shadow Legionnaire, which means he gets +1 to his attack rolls when attacking that monster. That's good because these guys are both 2 hit point, 7 attack, 7 defense monsters, and that guy's a 6 attack, 6 defense monster with range of 6. He's a Shadow Legion Javelineer. And in case you're wondering where you can buy this incredible tome, it is available for sale on Amazon.com and has everything a player needs to know to play the game. There's also an Event Coordinator's Handbook available for sale on Amazon, which has all of the monsters in it, excluding the Shadow Legion because they came out after it was published. So we're going to need some dice, which I have put down somewhere. Found them. 1 second. A little bit of reorganizing on my filming space, so that's why I'm kind of having a hard time finding everything. Through that. Oh, okay, my thumb was not on the speaker. That's my dice bag. There we go. That does not count as our initiative roll, for which I'm thankful. Okay, monsters still won initiative with a 4 to the adventurers 1, so the Shadow Legion gets to go first. They're just going to form up. With their Javelineer, he's going to be right here. But he is not a bandit crossbowman, so he cannot attack around his allies. Alright, and that's all the monsters are going to do. They did not make much use of their initiative, but that's because they're going to make the adventurers come to them. Now, first off, my sorcerer, his name is Ignis. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to use his special ability, which allows him to boost his range by 3. He's going to make an attack on this dude right here, because magic attacks can go around occupied squares. First attack, definitely a hit. Ignis is 12 to the Javelineer's 8. And the second attack is going to fail. The Javelineer's 11 to Ignis's 7. And that second attack is going to succeed with a 10 to an 8. So giant fireball comes out of Ignis's staff, wipes this dude out. He only had 2 hit points, same as his friends. And now the Shadow Legion is without its ranged support. Very important thing to remember there. Always take out the ranged support if you can. Next up, my warrior, Gaia, here. She's going to move 1, 2, 3. Right into the Jaws of Death. It's a brave move, but if they move all 3 actions, they'll only get 1 free action, which means the most damage they can do to her is 2. So that's not actually a bad decision. And my hunter, Jean-Claude, he's going to move here. Now I'm just going to showcase Jean-Claude here for a minute. See that mustache and goatee? I painted that on by hand. He did not have it before and did not look like nearly as amusing of a character, but now he does. The design on his shirt is painted on by hand as well. And he's using this awesome little short sword that I painted up. He is going to stay on the outside edge, Jean-Claude is. He's going to make sure that these guys can't get to him this turn. You know what? Gaia, do what she does best. Okay, so Shadow Legionnaire 1, moving up 3. He's going to grab an attack on Gaia there. Wow, I did not think that was possible. She actually stops it Her defense bonus is a critically low 4, but she still gets a 10 with that roll compared to his 8. It was a close swing, but still a fail. And that guy, he's just going to stay... Well, no. Shadow Legion always operates together. They do not leave their comrades hanging. They were trained that way. There we go. Had a little bit of difficulty standing that one up. He's going to attack a guy as well. He gets a 7, 8, 9, 10 against her 6, so she takes 1 damage. Now it's her turn. Like I said in the beginning of the video, warriors deal 2 damage per hit. If I didn't say that in the beginning, warriors deal 2 damage per hit. So her first attack is a 13 to the Shadow Legionnaire's 10. So she swings her warhammer, bonks that dude. He falls down with little birds flying around his head and poofs. And then she's going to let Jean-Claude try his hand at bringing one of these guys down. That's his specialty after all. Everyone's falling over. It's just terrible. Jean-Claude, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. You're never going to get anywhere if you don't. Stand up. Okay, there we go. Jean-Claude's first attack would have been an 11, but his hunter ability boosted it by 1, making it a 12. To the Shadow Legionnaire's 11, Shadow Legionnaire takes 1 damage. Shadow Legionnaire blocks the second attack. Jean-Claude now using his final action. He succeeds and totally slays this dude. Now, one thing that I really want to emphasize here is that ranged support, Ignis, right here, he was the most important contributor there because he took out a character that that Gaia and Jean-Claude would not have been able to take out originally, and he probably could have vanquished one, if not both of them, if he had been able to support his teammates. As ranged support, your job is to focus in on one thing in particular and do that one thing in particular. You're not supposed to be distracted, you're not supposed to be bouncing all over the battlefield. At least when I play ranged support, that's how I play it. I just focus in on dealing damage with one thing. When that one thing is done, then I move on to the next. As ranged support, the truest definition of what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be supporting your allies with ranged attacks. So, really focus in on that. If you're playing a class like a sorcerer, an archer, even a ranged rook, because rooks have range, and I believe hunters do as well. They can use optionally if you want to play them as a ranged character. I hope you enjoyed this battle report. Really enjoy filming these. I love it so much. I'm glad I'm getting back into the swing of doing it. If you want to find the details for the Shadow Legion, you can go to our web address. It's in the description below. If you want to have access to some free assets and stuff like that, like some boards that you can print out, they don't look quite like this, but they're free boards that you can print out without actually having to invest in anything other than a printer if you do not already have one. But yeah, you can go to your local library and you can probably find us online and print out the thing from there. So our website's just got a whole bunch of cool stuff, and it's got a lot of stuff that you can use to play this game. You've got the stuff up there. And also on Amazon.com are our books, which are great for hard copy when you do not have a computer or phone or tablet, or simply just don't feel like pulling up the internet. That's what I use it for, is it makes things easier for me to just access them. I hope you have a great week from the rest of the week out. I hope that all of your adventures end in victory. God bless. Have a great week.